First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Williams now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. Second down and 3. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
11 yards for number 11 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
18 on the gain again, and another first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup. Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities, and for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line, and we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he'll take it on in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Saints offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Carr to throw. That one complete to A.T. Perry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A run here with Kamara. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Josh Sweat there on the tackle. Now a 3rd and 2. Olave is the motion man. From the shotgun, it's Carr. He's got his man. That's Olave. He's to the 15. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goedert. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. And in motion is Brown. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's Hurts. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Hurts to throw. Now he takes off. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Third and long for Hurts. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Now Hurts. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On 1st down, Carr. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They face 2nd down and 7. Carr working out of the gun. To the left side into the hands of Olave. Here's 3rd and 2. To throw is Carr. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here's their punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Perhaps he didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. And in motion is Brown. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Dotson, the man in motion. Hurts again. This one is caught by Dotson.
receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot, nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Carr. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The open receiver is Dotson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Man in motion is Brown. On 2nd down, Hurts. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get about 5. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Now he'll run. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll work this down inside the 45. Demario Davis there on the play. Second and 7. Once again, it's Barkley. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Now, Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation...
It is brought in the end zone. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, Carr. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. They can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he is going to have the Saints 1st down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, Just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
1st and 10. Throwing is Carr. That is caught. What a throw. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, Saints. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. On comes Blake Groupie for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Saints back within 10. It's now 24-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts to the air on 1st down. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Barkley. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Dotson, the man in motion. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Man in motion is Smith. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And that one incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Elliott's kick is good, and the Eagles add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Shaheed now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Olave is the motion man. First down throw for Carr. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. Now, a second down throw from Carr. Throwing right, it's taken in. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Carr working out of the gun. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Carr now. Shaheed with the catch. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That is caught side of the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Eagles offense about ready to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And This is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision, and that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. This is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Now we'll get a pause here. An injured player, and it's A.J. Brown, who was hurt on that last play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll come up now for 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Nice job bouncing back there on 2nd down. 1st down, they gave up way too many yards and put them in 2nd and short. But now they can gain some of that back with that sack and brings up 3rd and medium, and the likelihood of getting off the field just went up.
The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Smith. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. this one a win for the Saints. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.